Hello, beautiful friends. This is Crystal Rose Insights, here to do an energy update reading for the twin flames. And first off, I want to start by just saying welcome. If this is the first time you're seeing any of my videos, I'm so glad you're here. And I want to say a huge thank you and shout out to all of you that are here watching my videos, liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, really holding the space for the beautiful energies that come through here in this channel. And for those of you that get private readings with me as well as live guidance sessions, you guys are amazing. I'm just continuing to meet more and more of you that are just so incredible. So I want to say a huge thank you to each and every one of you. Now, I'm going to do an energy update right now, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do two videos today, but this is going to be the first one. This is going to be a video for those of you that watch Twin Flame general readings, collective energy readings, and that feel a little frustrated because I know if you've been listening to these readings for a while across the board from many readers, you're hearing again and again and again that there are so many twins that are right on the brink, right on the brink, right on the brink. And, you know, when we're doing general readings, we are tuning into the collective, and it's very frustrating if you're not feeling like that is you. If you're feeling left out of the crowd, if you're feeling like, well, great for them, but that's not happening for me. This is going to be a reading for you because I think it's really important for those of you watching these videos and that are on this journey. You know, I'm actually creating a sort of a series of videos that I'm going to be releasing, kind of like a little mini course. And this is part of what's going to be in that course, but you know, it's important as you're going through this journey to understand how each of us is in a different place in this journey. Yes, there is a collective energy. Yes, you may have heard people referring to the first wavers, second wave, third wave, twin flames coming into union. And we keep hearing like first waves about now coming in, like it's imminent, it's happening now. And then if that's not you, it can be discouraging. So I'm going to do this reading to look into the energies going on for those of you that are not right on the brink of union. You know, there's a shift that happens in the energy. I've seen it with my clients. I've watched them move from one phase to another, and now they're on the brink. It's just beautiful to watch. So there is definitely a shift in the energies that makes a difference in this journey. But regardless, we all have different parts of there's no set rules for being on this path. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a look at the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, and then also pull some cards on the union energies for those of you that are, you know, more at the beginning stages of this process, okay? So those of you that are getting a little frustrated by those videos that say it's about to happen, you're like, no, it's not. This is going to be a reading for you. And I'm going to do a separate reading for those of you that are, for the group of you that are on the brink. Tune into that energy. But this is going to be those of you that you're still a little ways away. There's still more work to be done. You're in, you know, likely in separation, and things are not happening, and there's frustration, and this is going to be a reading for you. Okay, so hopefully that's enough context as to why I'm doing this reading, and I don't want you guys that are in that place to feel left out at all, because there is no being left out. We're all here together. And here's the beautiful thing about this, and I'm channeling this right now from Spirit. They're really wanting me to say and communicate clearly how if you're in a place where you're not quite coming into union yet, and there are twins you're hearing about it's about to happen for them, by those people coming into union, it's only going to help your union as well. It's only going to help the collective energy raise the vibration, connect to that higher energy. So those of you that are in this place where you're kind of frustrated and this sucks, and you know, you're kind of jealous of the people, that's still lower vibration energy. And it's important for you to really look at that, because you know, this is about joy and happiness and unconditional love, and realize that those are the twins that are coming into union sooner than you are only going to help things happen faster for you. In fact, they've likely, the ones that are coming into union now, have been through more crap. They've been through longer journeys that you're not aware of. And so it's just very important to release any sort of judgment or sadness or resentment from this process. because that's just a lower vibration, and it's important to really start to connect, like celebrate, rejoice people that are coming into union, because it raises your vibration. It connects you to that energy. If you're frustrated or resentful or whatever you want to call it, you know, in human language, it's putting up a block. It's putting up a resistance for you, for it being pulled into your experience. So I hope that's a little bit of tough love here, but I know that so many of you guys are diligently on this journey, and you're hanging in there, and you're doing your work, and you know it is. And I can just tell you that the Spirit just wants you to hang in there and to continue to do what's right for you, and continue to tune into the things that really raise your vibration, and don't reduce it. Okay, don't bring it down. Don't hang around with lower vibrational things, because that's only gonna cause more of that. So what I'm going to do now is that we're going to just kind of jump into the actual card reading, because even though I've been channeling, obviously you guys are used to seeing me use a lot of cards. So I'm going to look into here. So this is going to be, we'll take a look at the Divine Masculine. Oh, I didn't even talk about my crystal yet. So for the Divine Masculine, we have rhodonite. This is a very grounding stone. Grounding. It's very, very dense. So for me, this is feeling like this wants to be here for the Divine Masculine, to help him really ground and to really get centered and get connected to his power and to his ability to connect on the earthly plane in the physical. So if you want to look up the metaphysical properties of rhodonite, there could be some messages in there as well. So let's look at the Divine Masculine right now. This is going to be for the unions that are not happening right away. This is going to be for those that are going to be what you might call second or third wavers, or you know, but really those are just constructs, human constructs to those concepts. So this is, let's just say this is for those of you that know in your heart you still have a ways to go. Okay, let's see what's going on for Divine Masculine in these unions. So his overall energy is the Temperance. And I don't do reversals in these decks, so they know that in case you're wondering. How he's feeling in his headspace right now is this Knight of Cups. How he's feeling in his heart space, we're getting the Star. So we already get two major arcanas. How he's feeling towards his Divine Feminine is this Knight of Swords. And what he's currently challenged with is the Seven of Swords. So the energy at the bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups. So this is an energy of the universe offering him something, but he's just quite not seeing it yet. It's like he's looking at these three cups over here. He's kind of a little bit bored. He's a little bit kind of wah is what I just heard. And the universe is sitting here offering him this beautiful cup. It's like heaven, God, whatever you want to call it, is going, here's another cup. This one's way better for you. And he's still kind of just looking over here. So it's like he's feeling the sense that there's something more meaningful, but he may not be seeing it quite yet, but he is sensing it energetically. So that is his overall energy. So I'm going to put that here, because we're also then getting the Moon right underneath that. And so this is about him starting to face his fears. This is about him starting to connect to this intuitive nudge he's getting, because he's getting intuitive nudges. There's something here, but he can't quite put his finger on it. So the Moon here is really sharing that this is the time of being able to, you know, take a look at the intuitive side, but also to look at some potential fears that are holding you back. What's holding him back from turning his head and looking over at this cup and uncrossing his arms and his legs? Like, he's double crossed here. He's being like, he's just being pissy. Not pissy. Well, sort of. Some of them are. Some of them are like being a little stubborn. Probably that's why this rhodonite needed to be here, FYI. But okay. So his overall energy is Temperance. And this is a beautiful card, because this is the energy of having patience, needing to have patience. This is also the energy of needing to integrate some of these spiritual lessons. It's the stuff that the work that he's doing right now, and he might not even be doing it consciously, but the universe is providing him all sorts of opportunities to open up spiritually, to learn, to grow, to start to expand from where he already is. And so these divine masculines are in the phase of really trying to, it's like they're growing a little bit, and then they're taking a little pause and letting it simmer for a bit. Then they expand a little bit, and then it's like integrating, and then expanding even more a little bit. It's not all happening at once. It's not like this big growth that all of a sudden happens. It's little at a time. So, you know, pouring the cups back and forth to temper the water. 1 foot on the land, 1 foot in the water. So this is heaven and earth grounding the spiritual lessons. Because where he is in his headspace right now is this Knight of Cups. Like, he wants love. He wants to make an offer of love. And he is, he's thinking about it. He knows he wants it. He knows that this is important to him. He may not be taking action for it yet. But the fact that this is in his headspace, in his mental space, is that he's really wanting to... He is wanting to make an offer of love, and he's looking at how, like, what this means to him. You know, what does love mean to me? What has it meant to me before? What is it, you know, can I make this offer of love? And then where he is in his heart space is the Star card. This is wishes coming true. This is you're on the right path. You can make beautiful, like, you can make long-term plans. So, you know, this is on his mind. You know, this is the relationship with you and union with you is definitely on his mind. And in his heart. You know, they're in alignment here. So it's not just in his heart space, higher self realm that he's wanting this. It is in his head space. But that's why he's trying to integrate everything and sort of try to take it all in. It's almost like he's having this bit of an awakening. And you know, realizing that this is not enough. And some guys are, some of the divine masculines are more like, So it's all coming through perfectly here. Because how he feels about his divine feminine is the Knight of Swords. Is that when he makes a decision, he's going to come forward in his truth. And it feels like he knows on a soul level that you are his truth. Moving forward towards you is his truth. And when it happens, he's going to be moving forward knowing for sure this is what he wants. Okay, so it feels like his soul definitely knows that that you are it, that you are this, that you are his truth, that being in relationship here is definitely his truth. So what we're getting is and then what he's being challenged with is about the energy of the Seven of Air. And this is an energy of needing to revise your plans. Things are kind of like needing to take in new information and figure out how it's all going to work together. So this is the energy of, it's like he's being challenged with, okay, now that I'm getting these new revelations about this whole thing, I need to take a pause, figure out, it's like I still want to get there, but I have to rearrange things, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So there you go on that. All right, so Divine Masculine is very interesting. So I'm going to now pull for the Divine Feminine. Let's see where she's at in her process. Again, this is for those of you that the union is not right on the brink of happening, and that just flew out. King of Cups. You want your King of Cups. You want your guy offering his love to you. You want him. You know it's him. You know that he's very connected to his emotions, but he's also not overly flowy. He's also very intuitive. So that's the overall kind of energy here. So let's see. I'm going to pull the rest of the cards here for the Divine Feminine. Actually, I'm going to put this back in, see if he comes back out. I'm feeling a little bit like I want to keep shuffling a little with him back in there. Spirit's guiding me to do that. Saying, no, don't leave him there. I think there's another message wanting to come through for that too. Okay, so I have called in all my guides, my higher guides, all the Ascended Masters and Archangels, by the way. I did that off camera. But I do want to mention it. This is a reading supported for the highest good of all. Okay, so Divine Feminine. She's at the Ten of Swords. Overall. Where is she in her headspace? She is at the Three of Wands. Where is she in her heart space? Ace of Pentacles. How she's feeling about her Divine Masculine. Seven of Pentacles. And then what she's being challenged with is the Ten of Water. Yeah. Oh, and at the bottom of the deck for her, we get the World. Oh, and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, hold on. And the Six of Cups. And the Knight of Pentacles. And the Hanged Man. So, a lot of just messages flying out here for the Divine Feminine. But at the bottom of the deck, we have the World. Having everything that you want. The world is coming at you. It is here for you. It is happening. And I don't know where to put this card. It's so funny. I always put my themes there, but now I'm doing two of them. So I'm going to put this over here. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. Hold on a second. I'll figure this out. Bear with me. So we're getting the World. So everything that she wants coming into balance is all here. She'll have everything. Followed by the Wheel of Fortune. That things are turning in her favor. They are moving forward. This is the end of a cycle, beginning of a new one, because we also get the Six of Cups, reminding you that you're on this beginning of shifting over to this energy of having this nostalgic love of twin flames, of unconditional love, of victory in love. Because eventually the Knight of Pentacles, he's going to start moving forward to you in the 3D, but he's not going to go quickly yet. He's the Knight of Pentacles. He doesn't charge forward because he's right now still in this Hanged Man energy. And so this is just saying this is kind of where he is, temperance, patience, Hanged Man, looking at things from a different perspective. So it feels like this is Spirit saying that you need to continue to look at things from a different perspective. You need to, as your Divine Feminine journey continues, start to look at things from the higher dimensions, higher consciousness. And I think this is what Spirit is saying for you. As a theme. So we're going to put that there too. So your overall energy is this Ten of Swords. This is the end of a difficult situation. This is about things looking up. So we're getting the World, the Wheel of Fortune, things looking up. So it feels like Spirit's really wanting to be clear for you that, you know, you're moving into a new phase that's going to be more, that's going to be better, and you can start, like, things are looking up. Because how you're feeling in your headspace is the Three of Wands. This is the energy of abundance and having a vision. So in your head, it's like you're kind of having these conversations with yourself of like, okay, I know I need to keep this vision, or you vacillate back and forth. But this is a card of abundance, and knowing that you can make long-term plans, you can trust in this journey, but that it's still a ways away. It's not right here, but it is abundant and it is happening. Because how you're feeling in your heart space is this Ace of Pentacles, is you want this grounded in the earthly plane, this brand new start in the physical plane with your Divine Masculine, Divine counterpart that you're separated from with right now. So your heart is here saying, your heart is gonna be what helps you ground this this higher dimensional frequency of unconditional love into the earthly plane. And then what you're feeling about your Divine Masculine right now is the Seven of Pentacles. So this is the energy of gestation, which I love that this is coming in, because we're getting temperance, we're getting Hanged Man, and we're getting gestation. It's like you know deep down in your soul, when you get quiet and you close in there, you know that there are seeds that have been well planted. You've been doing your work. It's not time for things to happen yet. And as much as you want them to happen yesterday, it's still not that time yet, and you know that. You don't want to admit it to yourself, but deep down, your heart knows that. So, but it's also reminding you that these Seven of Pentacles, like in this card, look at, she's even giving him this pentacle. Like she has helped, she's helping him. She's helping him create this Ten of Pentacles, happy family life. And what she's struggling with right now is the Ten of Wands, is this overwhelm energy. This is about sometimes just needing to take a break, needing to take a pause. There's just, the weight of the world is on your shoulders, and it's just been just too much coming at you. And the beautiful thing is it is a 10. You're getting a lot of 10s here. The 10, the new beginning, the 10, which is the World card, or so the Wheel of Fortune. So, you know, this is, I feel like there's a lot of you that are in this space right now where it's like you're almost resigning to the fact that, okay, you've kind of gotten, I feel like you've shifted a little bit more out of the frustration and feeling like it's not happening to, okay, now it's not going to happen. I'm kind of settling into it's not going to happen right away. Okay, I know. It's like, you know. But remember, every single twin flame union that comes in, the twins that come into union ahead of you will help you accelerate this process, just because it's an energetic principle. That vibration of the twins coming together is just going to impact the collective so massively, okay? So I'm going to pull some cards on the union energies. What does Spirit want you guys to know about what's going on between you? And we get the Sun in reverse, we get the strategy in reverse, and the patience in reverse. Yeah. So what's happening here is, you know, there's still this lack of trust that it's really going to happen, because the Sun being in reverse is always the beautiful, happy sun energy, all of, like, everything happening beautifully is here. It's just in reverse, which means you're not quite believing that it's going to be here, and that you feel like you need a plan. You need to figure out a plan, but you know what? The plan is not up to you. This is the divine plan. Okay, this is not about you to do anything to figure it out, because there is this energy of this divine timing happening right now, because divine timing is going to have to flip these over, because this is about divine timing. Being in charge, having patience, it's not up to you. And the fact that, you know, it's not up to you kind of pisses you off. It just does. And I feel like I'm speaking a little bit more to the divine feminines here, but I feel like this is a message coming through, because it is the union energies. There is this energy of divine timing, divine timing, divine timing. It's here, divine timing. Please, please, please settle into that message, because that's a really important one. And I know, you hear it all the time. It's so cliche and kind of annoying. I know. I do. I have so many of my clients that are in this energy, so I'm very, I understand it, and you know, I've been there, and it's just it's here because there's still more work that needs to be done to really shift out of the fear and into the faith. Okay, this is really about helping to shift you into the fear and into the faith. So it does feel like it does feel like those of you guys that have been really, like, this isn't for the people that are so fed up and, like, just angry. This isn't for those of you. This is for those of you that are, all right, I know, okay. If that makes any sense. Again, sometimes the energies are hard to put into words, but let's pull 3 cards on the union energies. Express your love. Trust. And it's safe for you to love. Yeah. Oh, this is so beautiful. This is about living your life from the energy of unconditional love. And this doesn't mean between the two of you. This means in everything that you do. This is a journey of learning how to live from the heart consciousness, heart energy. Because Spirit is saying that this is calling on you to have faith in the divine timing, have faith in the divine process. And it is safe for you to love, but it's going to involve you opening your heart to give and receive. If you're shutting your heart down because of fear, this is your path, this is your journey. This is why the Divine Masculine is working on releasing some of his fears. And I feel like this is super important for the two of you. So, all right. And now I'm going to just get some advice from Archangel Michael, and then I'm going to get some advice from the goddesses. Okay, so I'm going to pull 1 card of advice from Michael for the Divine Masculine and 1 for the Divine Feminine. Michael, what's your best advice or message about the Divine Masculines that this reading is resonating for, please? What's your best message for him, please? And we get prayer will help with the situation. This is about starting to follow guidance and realizing you have a divine team to help you through this divine masculine. It's going to help you figure this out. It's going to help you connect to your truth. It's going to help you realize that, you know, this is part of your revised plans. It's going to include spiritual truth. So Michael is saying, start learning to connect. If it doesn't mean like of any religion specifically, but just connect to your divine team that's here to support you, including Archangel Michael. So what is your advice for the divine feminines? Is pay attention to your dreams. So you're going to be getting some healing messages in your dream space, divine feminine. This is about you starting to really awaken to that, and to awaken to some of the messages. There's differences in dreams. There's like fear-based dreams, but then there's twin flame dreams that are different. It's communication. He's going to be communicating to you through your dreams. And so if you're having dreams where your divine masculine is giving you messages and being loving and kind, even though you have no evidence of it on the outside, please pay attention to that. That is you continuing to awaken to the higher levels of communication and the way that the divine brings it to us. So now I'm going to pull an advice card for the masculine from the goddesses. And we get receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. So this is getting out of this stubbornness. This is why this is here, stubborn. It's helping the divine masculine receive help. You know, allow yourself to receive. You don't have to do it all yourself. The divine will support you. So open to your receptivity to the divine help, messages, all of that. But also in your three-dimensional world, like, ask for help. Don't be too proud, divine masculine, okay? And the best advice you have, goddesses, for the divine feminine right now in this situation is inner wisdom. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action. And that's really trusting your goddess Athena. I mean, she is the goddess of wisdom, and she will help you. This is your phase of the process in your journey of starting to embody fully the divine feminine. And I'm going to just pull one card here. Actually, I'm just going to pull a Whispers of Love card, which is just a final message for this reading. What's your final message here for those twins watching this video that this is resonating for, please, Spirit? What's your best message for them right now as we wrap up this reading? And we get, be in the present and dream of the future. It says, when we dream, everything is possible. This is about not giving up on your dream. This is not about not giving up on that love. The reason you started this journey, there's some sort of a soul calling in you that has led you to this journey, that's led you to investigate what this whole twin flame thing is about, why these readings resonate for you. There's something in your soul, higher knowing, that is talking about remembering the future. I'm hearing remembering the future. Wow, okay. Huge message there. All right, guys, that is the general reading for those of you that are in this phase of your journey right now. I hope this has been helpful. If you want a private reading where I tune specifically in, or if you need a guidance session where we get on live and you can really share with me where you're struggling, what part of this path do you most need the support in. I'd be happy to do that. All the information is going to be in the description box below. And so I hope this has been helpful. Until next time, in abundant love, always. Bye.